Rental in Lagos, houses in Lagos are so ridiculously expensive. A room self-contained, you're hearing 600,000, you're even hearing 1M. What is going on? Please elaborate. What's
It's
going
the
on?
same thing. Like I told you, it's like you using your saved up money to do an investment. Then when it's time to now profit from it, someone is now saying, ah, no, you can't get up to that.
Hmm.
Then you will say, where were you when I was investing?
Hello, my name is Uludami and I am your host. Joining me today is a real estate professional and a building contractor. He is known for his versatility in the industry and his profound passion for real estate industry. I'm talking about the one and only Akintunde Daniels. It's good to have you here.
Same here.
By the way, you look so good.
Oh, thank you.
I'm tripping.
Well, you're beautiful too.
Oh, thank
Mhm.
you. All right, let's get to it.
Okay.
Lagos is known for its dynamic real estate market. What do you
Okay.
think are the pressing issue in the real estate market in Lagos? Hmm.
Do you understand? So
Yeah.
to a certain extent, I feel it could be one of the reasons why the
They
government,
decided to step back a bit
yes, they are
and just
not
allow
really,
things to be.
you know, until there's an enabling environment for developers and builders or house owners, you know, to rent out at a lower cost
Hmm.
until we have this enabling environment whereby they can easily get their funds on time and, you know, even if it's not on time, they should be able to get their fund.
Let's hope that will happen in Lagos.
We
I
hope.
was gonna ask you a question. We see a lot of houses around Ikoyi,
Okay.
Access, abandoned. Why are you smiling? You're blushing already. Oh my God.
Okay.
You like houses? You like houses in that area?
Yeah.
Just there, nobody's staying there. And you see a lot of people that are, I wouldn't say average people, but they don't really have enough.
Okay.
They're under the bridge, they don't have a place to sleep. What is going on? Why do we have houses beautifully made by God or by human being, and then we have people that don't even have a place to sleep? What's going on?
Okay, well, there are so many narratives to that. You understand? Some people believe, okay, maybe, okay, someone invested his resources in building an apartment, and after he's done building, if he was okay, if I should rent this apartment for so amount, whoever move into the apartment is likely to damage the apartment. At the end of the day, when it's moving out, the amount I'm going to use in repairing the damages,
Hmm.
will be more than the amount he or she paid for the rent.
Okay.
So I'd rather leave my house like that. Let it be. Anytime I want, my families are around. Anytime any of my siblings need an apartment, they can always use it.
But that was not what you told me earlier.
You know, they can always use it. However,
However, yeah, we're going there.
there's another narrative.
Okay.
They're talking about investors, business people in government,
Hmm.
that have been able to recoup certain amount of money in one of the government, in doing the previous government, and they felt, okay, let us invest in real estate,
Okay.
hopefully. So when this government is out of office and we are out of favor,
Hmm.
we'll be able to focus on our investment. At the end of the day, they tend to realize, okay, when the new government comes, they are still in favor with the new government. So don't forget they've already built like 100 apartments that they thought they are going to settle for and build, and start selling,
Hmm.
So at the end of the day, because now they are still employed, they are still making money, or they are still in business with the new government.
Yeah.
So they feel there's no point selling now since I still have source of income. You understand? So I feel these are one of the reasons why we have abandoned apartment both in Lagos and in Abuja. Yeah.
All right. The world is going really global. Technology is taking its place
Okay.
everywhere in Nigeria, specifically Lagos. Do you think that technology itself has impacted anything at all in real estate?
Yes, it has. Okay, I can start with architectural drawing. In those days, it used to be art people that draws. Later, they started using 2D. Now they're using 3D. Now you can without you even building, you can see how your house will look like.
Okay.
You can design the interiors. You know, and it's technology that gave us these things. You can see the interiors, you can see where your fridge will be, you can see where your air conditioner, you can see everything without the structure being on ground.
Mm.
And that's what technology did for us.
And that's what we need. That's what's
We
going
also
on.
use technology to market real estate.
Okay.
You understand? While you are sitting in your room, you can easily look for any property you want anywhere in the world. You understand? For instance, you want a property in Lekki, you want a property in Yano Ekwaja, you can easily just
Why
Google.
you not mentioning Banana Island?
Yeah. Mm.
Anyways, that's by the way. There's this luxury estate trend that is going on. You
Okay.
see a house or a particular building, a mansion is so luxurious. Like, is it like a thing, in Lagos that everybody needs to imbibe if they want to, build an apartment or a particular house?
Okay, fine. Even though we have lower percentage of rich people in Lagos.
You said lower.
Yeah, we have percentage of rich people in Lagos. Yes.
Okay. So
Even though
you're
we have
saying majority of people in Lagos are poor?
yes.
Are you guys listening
We
to
have
this?
yeah, even though we have low percentage of rich people in Lagos. However, these rich people
Hmm.
or middle class people love luxury. You need to understand something that Lagos, we love our luxury. You understand? And people will pay to their nose to get these things done.
And it surprises me because the economy is not friendly. So I wonder how they're able to afford so much.
But don't forget what I said. We have repeated buyers. We have the same people that bought this big luxurious home, just like you mentioned the other
Mm-hmm.
time.
Mm-hmm.
These same people also, they are the ones that are buying other luxurious homes. So it's not like maybe someone, maybe some average people just they gather money and no, these properties are going for like 200, 250, half a billion. But we have rich people in Lagos and they are buying.
I think we have a lot of rich people in Lagos, but
Yeah,
they're
we
just
have.
hiding their faces.
No, we have rich people in Lagos, but like I said, when you want to look at the ratio, it's like 10 to 90. You
Compared to
understand?
the poor people,
That's just how
or
it
let's say
is.
an average Lagosian.
Yes.
All right. So financing is an order when it comes to real estate. You want to
Okay.
start real estate business, but you don't have, the financial capacity. Is there anything at all one can do, if you don't have what it takes when it comes to the financing aspect?
You need to understand that you don't need anything to start real estate. If you have a phone,
Come again?
you don't need any money, any capital to start real estate.
They need to hear you. Please come again.
You don't need any capital to start real estate.
Okay.
If you have a phone, all you need is get properties that people want to sell.
Hmm.
There's what we call the finder's fee. Even if you're not a professional, you can easily help okay, I have someone that wants to buy and I know someone that wants to sell. You connect them, you make profit. That's finder's fee. They give you your finder's fee. You can imagine. So after you go to a certain level, you can now choose to register your company. Okay, you want to get an office. Do you understand what I'm saying? So you
Mm-hmm.
don't need a dime to start real estate if you have a phone. Now you need to understand that most of the contacts you have on your phone,
Mm-hmm.
they are prospective clients.
Potential clients.
Yes.
Okay.
These are people that it's either they know someone that wants to buy or they know someone that wants to rent or they themselves want to buy or rent.
Okay.
It might not be immediately, but as far as they realize you're posting properties on your phone, they're like, seems this person is serious. He,
Mm.
he knows what he's doing. And
Mm.
they can easily contact you. So with real estate, it's not like we have shortage of clients. You have potential customers on your phone. Your friends
Take
are
it
your
or leave it.
yes, that's it.
You start from
Yeah,
somewhere.
yeah. Your friends are your potential people on your contact list. Yeah.
Talking about potential, we have potential investors that want to probably get into real estate business.
Yeah.
They have the money, of course.
Yes.
Is there any advice you can give to them?
Okay. Yes. First, I need to let them know they should not be scared.
Hmm.
The reason why is because I've spoken with some friends. I said, we cannot build in Lagos. Yeah, Lagos said it's going to break their houses. Look, the truth is this: most people that their house got pulled down, it's not because Lagos is biased.
Okay.
Now, even though we don't follow the laws the way we need to follow the laws are there. Every land has, for instance, we have lands that are waterways.
Hmm.
We have land that are waterways. Omonile will not tell you this land is waterways.
Hmm.
If you're buying from the Omonile, that's why you need to pick the coordinates of the land. You need to go If before you
Make your
buy,
researches.
someone will say, use a lawyer. Yes, use a lawyer, but most importantly, use a land surveyor.
Mm.
A land surveyor will visit the site of the property,
Mm-hmm.
pick the coordinates on the four angles,
Mm.
go and search. After the land surveyor has done their search, they will know if the land is free. They will know if the land falls on canal that Lagos State government have mapped out.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Mm-hmm.
So the land surveyors will give you these things. Now, let me give you an instance. For instance, you know, the government, some people say, actually, the property I bought, it has a C of O. They bought property from Omonile. Omonile gave them or the government gave them 1 hectare of land. 1 hectare of land is 2 acre and half.
Okay.
Omonile gave them a C of O for 1 hectare of land. Within the hectares of land, there might be waterways. You understand?
Mm.
So within the 1 hectare of land, there might be waterways. So now, Omonile will only give you the C of O for the 1 hectare of land. You understand? And when you now go and do search on the CFO, they tell you the CFO is genuine.
Mm.
That is why it is important you go to the site with a land surveyor and pick the coordinate to search. But eventually, that particular land you are buying might fall on the waterways. These are the reasons why you see people, they'll tell they crush down our houses. It's because they built on waterways.
Mm.
There are some places that's for playgrounds. You need to understand that that's when I was talking about land that belongs to the government.
Mm-hmm.
Some are for public use. There's some land that the government has designated. This is for a library. This is going to be for basketball court. This is going to be for
stadium.
But Omonele will sell this land because it's our father that owns the land. Whereas the government has already said, okay, this land is for these activities.
Mm.
So later, when the government now comes that you are building on our land, you are doing this on our land, people will feel that the government is not fair. So we need to understand these things, that there are laws that guide
And you need to check.
Yes, you need to check these things
Very
out.
important.
That's why you need to check the laws that guide land regulations.
Mm. Looking at real estate, looking at the future, what does the future hold for real estate? Look into the future.
It's so big. Look,
It's so big, right?
I'm telling you, now people don't know this, but I need to tell them here. See, the whole attention is shifting to Ibejuleki.
You keep mentioning this
Look,
Ibejuleki. What's so special
Ibejuleki
about
is the
it?
future. We have an airport that have been approved.
Mm.
The contractors have been approved that will build the airport.
Mm.
It's there. We have a seaport in Ibejuleki. Apart from the Dangote refinery, we have the free trade zone. That place is going to be the future of Lagos. It's like they are planning it while others are sleeping.
So can a normal person like that is not a government parastatal person buy land there?
Yes, that's why you see developers. Developers are selling they are buying, acquiring land in that location, and they are selling to people. Some people feel, Ibejuleki is far. Ibejuleki, but that is the future. Why do you think they are constructing the 40 mainland bridge?
Mm.
It's going to cross across these locations. That is the future. You need to understand. But people are still thinking, no, the same way we told them then, look, if you remember, there was a time they were selling Lagos Ibadan Expressway.
Mm-hmm.
People thought it was a joke, blah, blah, blah. Today, go and check Punch Estate. Punch Estate is one of the most expensive property. Yes. And most people then bought it for stipends.
Mm.
I know someone that bought a property there for 250,000 naira. And property is worth about 40 something million naira.
Wow.
So you need to
It's
understand.
different.
So you need to understand these things. You need to understand that Ibejuleki is the future of Lagos. That is why most of the investment are being taken. They are taking most of the investment there. They are taking. Okay, look at the road. They fixed the road. It's not a joke.
Hmm.
They fixed the road that leads to the refinery, the roads that leads to Ekpe. It has been fixed.
So if I want to buy a land there now, like I have like 1 M, can I get a land for 1 M?
Yes.
Is that cheap?
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's going to be interior. Now you need to, like I said, it is the future, meaning it's not now. So whatever you are buying for the future. The future can be in the next 10 years. The future can be in the next 20 years.
And when you say it's the future, like what I'm saying is that right now, this is the present.
Yes.
I can buy it now, and then when you say in the future, it can just be maybe 10 million naira in the future.
Then another thing is when you buy, you make sure you do your title. You don't buy such land and leave it. That is why you see a Monile will come back and take their land from you.
Mm.
You understand? So when you buy, you make sure you do your titles.
When you say do your title, how do you mean?
Okay, like what I'm telling you is, for instance, if you want to fastly, like what they use there is regularization. It's regularization they use in a way. So what you do is, after you've done your land search, you regularize your document.
Okay.
You understand? Then you apply for a CFO.
Okay.
So if you have the CFO with you, you can choose to go and sleep.
And leave it
Even
there.
if Omonile sells the land
Mm-hmm.
and they build a duplex
Mm-hmm.
there, you just come anytime you are ready. You just come back and tell, okay, this is my land.
Mm-hmm.
Then you guys will go to court. They will now the judge will now tell the person that built the land, go and take.
As far as you have that CFO,
Yes,
very
it has
important.
happened before. We bought a property some times ago around Hayobo, Then after we finished building, then apparently this may happen. The money had already sold the land to someone before selling to us.
Mm.
But immediately we got the land, we went ahead to do the documentation and we got the CFO.
Immediately.
You know, so the original people that the Mole sold to came and said, this is their land. They showed us the proof. So we bought this land too. Now we showed them the proof. You will not believe. The money now say, it is true. We sold the land to them.
Mm.
They didn't know we have our own CFO.
Okay.
So Omonile with these people took us to court.
Mm.
So when we got to court, the judge said, okay, normally during hearing, you bring your documents.
Mm-hmm.
So when we provided our document, they realized we have a CFO. Then the judge told the other people, you don't have a case, even though you bought it at earlier date
Mm-hmm.
documentation. So, so that's how we won the case.
Interesting.
Yeah.
The most important thing is that we want the case, and
Mm-hmm.
that's it.
That
All
was
right,
the
thank you so much, Mr. Atkinson De Daniels. It's been very lovely, amazing having you here. I
Thank
learned a
you.
lot. It was actually very educative, informative. Trust me. If you want to get land, go to Ibejuleki. You will get exactly what you want there. Want to say anything?
Okay, if you want to contact us, our phone numbers are on the screen.
All right.
Just feel free.
Feel free to contact him, get your land at a very affordable price. Don't worry, you're good. And that is it. My name is Turin Uludami. See ya. Bye.